Hey there, Angel of Galaxy, back with some more channeled messages. I do hope you're all doing well. Just want to say thank you for all my subscribes. Oh gosh, everybody watching and keep coming back. Thank you for that. It's a slow moving channel. We're still newish here, so I need all the help I can get, guys. So if anyone can help me, you know, viewing's great. If you want to review it, but just turn the sound down, that might help as well, just to lift those algorithms. Sorry, I heard someone else say that and I thought that's a good idea. Also as well, liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. These are ways that you can support my little channel, so that I can, you know, so I go on and create more content for you. Obviously just viewing really helps, so if you don't want to do any of the others, that's fine. Alright, so okay, remember, souls piggyback on one particular message as well, so if there's something within it, it's like a message within a message, so your loved one may be coming in and just saying, hi, I'm here. It could be a name, it could be a date, it could be the whole message, but everything else doesn't go with it. But if you feel it, then that will be your loved one, especially if you clicked on this channel out of all the other channels, so, or found it on your feed. That might be spirit pushing you this way. All right. Now, remember, spirit works through us in mystical and mysterious ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know. It could be their love lost one, or a situation around you or them. You just may be that person that heaven has chosen to deliver communication where it needs to go. If I say male or female, remember we have both aspects, divine, feminine and masculine, so please take it as it resonates. Right, let's go, shall we? Thank you. Alright, folks. I'm seeing like a birthday card. It's got number 18 on it. Oh, and this young man wants me to tell you that he watches you open it often. And I feel that you lightly touch it. You're touching the words. Reading it over and over. Then I can see you pulling out other items of his. I see a lighter, a red and white t-shirt, and the t-shirt is kept in this bag, so it still has his scent on it. I see a chain and a bracelet, and I'm told that in the hallway there is a photograph of him. Don't know whether it's on the wall or on, you know, one of those cabinets you have sometimes where you put your shoes on top of that. With this message, June is really coming in strong. But I've also got Capricorn, so December 22nd to the January 19th. Those dates may be relevant, or you could be, or he would have been a Capricorn, or someone around you who's very close to you is, or embody those traits and characteristics. There's a real sense that this person left the earth plane in an accident. Oh, trigger warning, sorry. I'm being told that it's taken you a long time to get to a place of acceptance. Gosh, he's so proud of you. As it's not been easy for him to watch his beloved mother and family members suffer so. So what I'm hearing is that you're interested in learning how to recognise what sort of energies surround you since his passing. I guess you want to develop your psychic senses and learn more about the other side, which happens a lot of the time. I get a lot of people saying how lucky you are. You can keep in contact with all your loved ones. Sometimes it drives me mad, to be fair. just like they did on the Earth plane. But there you go. Well, you know what? He's giving you the thumbs up with that. It's a fabulous idea. Go for it. I say, Mom, death is not the end, nor something to be feared. There is life beyond this physical world. You can call on me to help solve problems with less strain. Lead a healthier life and experience more contentment and creativity. Oh, you're saying you used to love to create, and this is something we can still do together. So let's get creating. I'm hearing Adam is with Francis, Harold, Stephen, Darryl, Mandy, Janice, and Uncle Arthur. I'm also hearing Nora too, so I don't know. September as well, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if you like Fashion Week. Oh, this has some relevance, but that's what I have just heard, Fashion Week. Also, when I think about it, it was mentioned that you were creative, so maybe you enjoy designer trends, runways and all that it entails. So this young man, he would have been quite outgoing, loved to have a laugh, and was naturally funny. He had a few good friends, I'm being told. He seems quite intelligent, that's what impression I'm getting. I'm hearing Carol, so that could be relevance, Carol. And gaming, and also social media is mentioned. Basically, he got told off a lot for not getting off. Alright, yep, I know that one. Could have been a hobby as well. Alright. He's fine, everything's great. And he comes in to check on you very, very often. Oh, thank you for that. Next. So our healing words from the angels today is 157. Your soul knows that uncovering its natural happiness lies in extending its joy outward, like a spring bubbling forth its precious gift of water. Alright, so my next message. Now, for all who don't know, what happens is me and Spirit like to have fun with signs and synchronicities and songs. So this next message, I was given a song because I'm clairaudient, and Spirit likes to use the lyrics. It's a lot easier in a sense. Okay. So since the day he passed, I'm told that you only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. So I'm told you're consumed with how much you get. You waste your time with hate and regret. You're broken when your heart's not open. So it seems like a female recognises that only she could melt your heart, and made a promise that you'd never be apart. You gave yourself to her on all levels, and she's very much missing you too. Gosh, it pains her to see you so lost and unhappy. She wants you to know that you are the one that has always held the key to your own happiness. She was just an extension of what? Of that, not the whole. Oh, please, you've got to stop placing the blame on others, and remember that she suffers, although very different from earthly pain. And I'm hearing ironic, as she was the one, while she was here, who would say, if I lose you, my heart would be broken in two. Only she learned that love is a bird. She needs to fly. What she's really, really hoping for is to help you shift all the hurt inside of you. But, as she's pointed out, this is impossible if you're frozen and your heart's not open. Please melt your broken heart. And remember, in whatever form I show up, we will never be apart. Give yourself a chance to heal. And be in the knowledge that you hold the key to success, happiness, and a very long, happy life. I've got the initials C and E, T and M, E and M, M and E, C and T, M and T, E and U, T and T, C and M, and E and C. Now you can mix and match, they don't have to be in them pairings. If it's there and, that's your initials, then that could be, alright? 62, the number 62 is very clear. Or you could go with 6 or 2. September and April feel very right with this message. Okay, thank you. Alright, next message. So I'm told Beth is looking for a way to improve her life and free up more time so she can enjoy the simpler things in life. I'm told that you would like to spend more time with friends and family, but all you do is work, and this is how you feel. But she knows, she's saying, if you don't do or put the hours in, you're not going to get paid, and then it's difficult for you to cover all the costs. I've also got your father, and a mother figure as well, and a grandmother, okay, here, but anyway, there's a way, but it will take courage and planning to get advice on how to go about this. But they see things progressing for the better, so do not worry. Jack, Bernie, Louis, Howie, Mark, and Ken I'm hearing, alright? Thank you for that. Oh dear. For someone watching, I just feel that you need this great big bear hug. And everything's going to be okay, have faith. Maybe you're not aware of the fact we all have guides, even healing guides. These can help promote healing and well-being in your emotional, mental and physical bodies. And I will assist you if you need help. So stay open and positive to the possibility. You do not need to ask because they know you need help. So that's for somebody, okay? You're in Charlotte with that. Michael, Adam, Matilda, Kathy's coming in as well. Alright, thank you. Alright, that name. Okay. Oh, another quick message there. Thank you. Martin is here and wants to let you know that you are not sick. It is someone around you is draining your energy. He's explaining this person will be easy to notice as they are constantly depressed, angry about the world, always in a bad mood, pessimistic. And this person could be unconsciously draining your life force with their unrelentingly negative attitude. This is why you're feeling exhausted. So, lovey, this exhaustion and feeling low and debilitated is easily fixed, I'm being told. So don't sweat it. There's a lot of these messages coming through where people feel exhausted, you know. I think I had one yesterday. You know, when you look at ways to protect your energy, and you're around this individual, this should help. Spend less time around them if possible. Create a protective shield of light around you. Just do that by intent. I'm hearing December is relevant in this message. March too. Something about a job promotion, so I don't know whether you're waiting for that, but this person's saying not this year, but the next year is looking good as long as you keep taking the necessary steps toward it. Keep positive. I have the name Alison, Barbara, Julie, and Sally comes to mind with that. Hearing listen to your heart. Fabulous, darling. So maybe relevant. I've got Canary Island and Marbella with this. So Spain may be significant in some way, shape or form. Okay. So our angel number today. Keep going with your spiritual, with your new spiritual. That's number 617. Approach. Because it is having positive effects upon you and your life. Right, so I just want to talk a little bit before my next message about loss. When we think about it, sometimes it takes a tragedy to open our hearts to what really matters in life. Your grief will have questioning everything, and you may be tempted to make drastic life changes. It is healthy to reevaluate, as loss helps us remember our true priorities. However, watch out for impulsive and reckless decisions that might be influenced by your intense grief. If you still feel like making huge changes 2 months from now, for instance, you will know that your feelings are grounded and realistic. That makes a lot of sense. Right, let's go. I've got the name Samuel on the other side. So I want you to be tolerant of all your friends and relatives. Just remember they are grieving too. And I'm hearing especially Auntie Sue. She's not in a good place either. Look, he knows it's difficult for others to know how to act in this situation. So please, be more mindful. I'm saying, rest assured, you will get through this, and so will they. Lean on each other, it is important. Don't forget to confront repressed feelings of guilt, as this can bring about healing. Alright, so there's something about somebody discussing removing her belongings, as it's been a little while since her passing. And she's saying, fine, don't argue over this, please. Free up the room, as you could do with the space. So maybe put a few items, 1 or 2, as a reminder if you must. But you don't need a shrine to remember me. Saying you're sensible, and your uplifting nature can be helpful at this time. So try not to judge others harshly, as they are actually doing their best with what they've got in this situation. So I'm hearing the strength of your memories will comfort you. So write a journal of your feelings and remembrance of her. Alright, and you can look back at that. She's hoping that she can convince you that her beautiful spirit lives on. Recognising this will hopefully, it will help you shift that feeling of not anticipating any future or joy in your life. You may release the depths of despair, believing in the reassurance that you and I are not over. We will be together again. Okay. So I'm feeling Auntie Sue is overwhelmed with sadness and hopelessness. And there's a need for you to help her, please, she's saying. In doing so, you will heal quicker. And she'd be so grateful. She's telling me she's a good woman, just hurting. So angry. She's not really aware of her outbursts either, you know. There is a real loneliness with this. I feel that energetically. And it just surrounds her. There's no need to feel alone. I know you cannot touch me, hug me, or laugh with me. But I hope you are comforted by the thought that I am with you often. Be at peace, and when it comes to your natural end, we will be in each other's arms again. So love, live and laugh. That's what they want us to do. And celebrate me, as only you can do. And that's from your beloved mum. Got the name Jackie, it doesn't have to be a... Delilah. Maureen. Andy. Okay, thank you. So say, take the names as they resonate, leave the rest for someone else to enjoy. Okay, right. I think I've got enough time to do some cards. Right. So I watch over you every day. My death was painless, so don't worry or hold on to guilt. And remember me. I don't know whether you can see that. Remember me by the happy memories created. Alright. So obviously this loved one is saying to you, she's there. She's watching over you. You know, and this is not just now and again, this is every day. And we've got this beautiful heart cloud here, so there was a lot of love between the both of you. In fact, I feel that this person was very close to the people around him, you know, the people he really loved, but I feel he could have been a little bit stern with other people. A person who people would go to if they really needed advice, because this person was very much in his head a lot of the time. He would have been quite strict, definitely. But there was a softer side to him, you know. I kind of see maybe somebody in the family's around about 12 years old. But somebody's really worrying. Maybe it's a grandchild, I don't know. But somebody's worrying that he was in a lot of pain, you know. And they're holding guilt over that. as he was set free, he did not feel that. You know, it wasn't like that at all. Just this physical pain we feel that they're in. They may have been in a little bit of pain, but once, you know, as I've said before, drugs are pretty good, you know, and often a lot of time people go into comas and stuff where they don't feel that. But he's telling you he wasn't, whether you thought he was. Once he got to the final stages, no, not so much. So, yeah. You know, and also as well, we probably ask for these kind of experiences when we're on the other side as well. I know that sounds crazy, but I think we get brownie points for going through certain situations, and that can include health, you know. But he wants you to remember him by the happy memories that were created. So, for instance, if you know, you used to go to the seaside together. You know, what I like to do is remember my mother when I was young, when we'd all go on our day trips out somewhere nice, and we'd be walking on the beach, and then we'd go to, I don't know, the pleasure beach, for instance, say if we went to Blackpool, you know, that was nice, you know. I always remember the pleasure beach, just walking along there. And one of the best things as well about that was we'd go into the shops and get something, you know, my mother would buy us something. And those are the memories I like to remember her by. And when I have been down in the past, you know, other mediums have come to me and said, remember the time when you had your ice cream on the beach, holding hands, you know, with your mother. So this is what they're telling you now. It's just to go back over those happy memories, not the sad ones, because I think, you know, we're all made of energy, and I think once you're really feeling happy and uplifted, that's when more things come towards us, as I've said before. You know, but it's difficult, I know. We all miss them. We all want them to be back again, but they're in another place. They're happy and they're settled. The only thing that can hold them back is when we start to not go into this. We start worrying. We start feeling guilty about things, as I've said before, maybe things you've said. Look at those birds, you know, set free. Can you imagine that feeling? No more worrying about bills, no more thinking about what we need to eat, you know, no more being cold. You know, there's so much love on the other side, and that's what they want you to remember about them. Remember them with a smile, you know. I don't know, this is a general read, so this could be for a lot of different people here. But I feel I've got the King of Swords with this. I don't know, it's coming into my mind, the King of Swords. So, yeah, maybe I'm right about him being a little bit, a little bit stern at times. The King of Swords, yeah. Analytical, isn't it? You know, articulate, yeah. I don't know, sometimes you might have felt that this person was not being fair, but they are in their own head. I know it seems like, you know, it's either their way or the highway, but when you're more in that mental state, you know, I think he was loving, but not, it was always done logically, whereas sometimes you just wanted him to be more empathetic. He would have had dark hair, and he would have been a taller guy, not that short. There was something about the way he'd walk. I think it was like he would walk like a king, you know. Yeah, like he was regal, you know. Definitely. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from him anyway. But he would have been ethical as well and honourable. But as I say, not everybody likes the King of Swords, because he can be quite upfront, and if you know, he likes the truth. That's what he likes. very intellectual, you know. And he would have had specialised skills, you know. Often